So, 6 o'clock. Okay.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening. కొంచెం జాగ్రత్త రికార్డ్ చేయాలా?
Sir, recording అవుతుంది సార్ ఆటోమేటిక్ గా.
ఓకే ఓకే. ఇక్కడ కాలేజీలో ఉన్నావా?
అవును సార్, ల్యాబ్ 1 లోనే ఉన్నా సార్.
ఓకే దా.
సార్
రికార్డ్ అవుతుంది. ఏం చేయాలి?
అది ఎస్సీఎస్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ సార్, సురేందర్ ఇచ్చారు.
కన్వర్ట్ చేసిన.
మాట్లాడండి సార్.
మాట్లాడుతుంది ఇంకోటే ఇస్తాను. స్నాక్స్ చెప్పిన కొంతమంది స్నాక్స్ అని చెప్పిన తిరుపతి డబల్తో మొబైల్ ఓకే. మంచిగా ఇప్పుడు ఎవరు రాకపోయింది. ఆ వీడియో ఆడియో వస్తలేదు.
సార్ వీడియో చెక్ చేస్తున్నాం సార్, మల్టిపుల్ డివైసెస్ చెక్ చేస్తున్నాం. గూగుల్ మీట్ లో ఎందుకు ఆడియో షేర్ అవుతుంది సార్?
ఉమ్. అరుణ్ అవుతుంది అరుణ్?
సార్ వేరే సొల్యూషన్ చేస్తాను సార్, చూపెడతాను ఒక్కటే.
ఓకే. ఓకే
సార్ ఓకేగా సార్?
ఓకే. 6 o'clock కరెక్ట్ 6 o'clock స్టార్ట్ చేసి సార్ కూడా సెక్రటరీ సార్ కూడా జాయిన్ అయ్యిండు. సార్ జాయిన్ అయ్యిండు. సార్ సెక్రటరీ సార్
హలో,
ఉన్నారు కదా సార్? ఓకే సార్.
ఉన్నా.
సార్ జయస్ సార్ ఉన్నారా సార్? జయస్ సార్ హలో. ఓకే సార్ ఫోన్ చేయండి. సార్ స్టార్ట్ చేద్దామా సార్? సెక్రటరీ సార్
చేయండి. 6 అయింది కదా, చేయండి.
చంద్రమల్ సార్ స్టార్ట్ అయిపోయింది.
Okay, sir.
Sir, shall I start, sir?
Yasmin, madam.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir,
madam.
sir. Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes,
You
sir.
are-
Yes, madam, audible, madam.
Okay. A pleasant good evening to our respected dignitaries, General Secretary of Sri Vageshwari Educational Society, Dr. G. Srinivas Reddy Garu, Joint Secretary of Sri Vageshwari Educational Society, Dr. D. Srinivas Reddy Garu, Honorable Member of Sri Vageshwari Educational Society, Sri Vishwanath Vinod Garu, Honorable Member of Sri Vageshwari Educational Society, Sri C.H. Prakash Reddy Garu, Principal of Vageshwari College of Engineering, Dr. C.H. Srinivas Garu, Head of CSE Department and Coordinator, Dr. N. Chandramouli Garu, Co-Coordinator, Dr. M.D. Sirajuddin Garu, eminent resource persons, Dr. G. Kishore Kumar Garu and Mr. G. Anil Kumar Garu, distinguished faculty members, enthusiastic participants, joining us from various places. I, Yasmin Sultana, on behalf of CSE Department of Vageshwari College of Engineering, welcome you all to this inaugural ceremony of AICT-sponsored ATAL Online 6 Days Faculty Development Program on Quantum Cryptography and its impact on cybersecurity in the digital age. This faculty development program is scheduled today, that is from 8th September to 13th September, which aims to bring together experts, academicians, and researchers to exchange knowledge, ideas, and experiences in these cutting-edge domains of engineering. Let's start the program traditionally by a virtual lamp lighting ceremony, which is a symbol of knowledge, wisdom, and enlightenment. May this light inspire us to share knowledge, think innovatively, and grow professionally during this FDP. I request Arun Kumar sir to play the virtual song.
या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्करं प्रकृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मा पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसंहृतां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीं अभयदां जाड्यान्धकारापहा हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधति पद्मासने संस्थिता वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं प्रदां शारदाम्. If you ever done a literature review, I'm sure.
Thank you, sir. We are deeply honored by the gracious presence of our dignitaries, whose valuable experience and expertise inspire us all. I extend my sincere gratitude for organizing and commitment for their, which plays a significant role in making this program successful and meaningful. Now it's my privilege to invite our esteemed dignitaries for their valuable speeches. I take the privilege of inviting Dr. N. Chandramouli sir of HOD of CSE Department and coordinator of this online ATAL FDP to specify goals and overview the FDP.
Madam, I am audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Good evening, everyone. This is Dr. N. Chandramouli, Program Coordinator. On behalf of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Vageshwari College of Engineering, I warmly welcome you all to this AICT-sponsored 6-day online faculty development program on quantum cryptography and its impact on cybersecurity in the digital age. Being held from 8th to 13th of this month, our college with NAC A+ accreditation and UGC autonomous status, always works to bring the latest knowledge to teachers, researchers, and professionals. This FDP is planned to give you a clear understanding of quantum cryptography, post-quantum security, and their real uses in protecting digital systems. Today, cybersecurity is the backbone of every digital activity, from banking and finance to government records, healthcare, defense, and personal communication. Data security is very important. For many years, traditional cryptographic methods like RSA and ECC have protected our systems. But with the fast growth of quantum computing, these old methods are now under serious threat. This is where quantum cryptography gives, using the principles of quantum mechanism, it provides encryption methods that are extremely hard, almost impossible to break. We are lucky to have with us experts from both academia and industry, speakers like Dr. Kishore Kumar, Mr. Patan Karimullah, Mr. Raj Verma, Mr. Ranjit Kumar, Mr. Kiran Kumar, Mr. Sairam, and Mr. Anil Kumar will guide us with their knowledge and experience. Their talks will help us connect theory with practice. The program aims to build awareness of quantum security, provide hands-on experience with quantum safe tools, and encourage research and innovation in this fast-growing field. By the end of this program, I hope you will gain not only knowledge, but also the confidence to apply these ideas in your teaching, research, and professional work. Let us use this opportunity to participate actively, ask questions, share ideas together. Together, we can work towards building strong and quantum safe cyber security systems for the future. I once again welcome you all, and I wish you a fruitful and enriching learning experience. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us and providing us the overview regarding the FDP and also compared regarding the traditional and the latest technology. Now, I feel honored to invite our respected principal, Dr. C.H. Srinivas Garu, to deliver the inaugural address.
Good evening to all. Beloved General Secretary, Dr. G. Srinivas Reddy Garu, Joint Secretary, Dr. D. Srinivas Reddy Garu, beloved members, Sri Vishwanath Vinod Garu, Sri C.H. Prakash Reddy Garu, FDP Coordinator and ATAL Department, Dr. N. Chandramouli, Co-Coordinator, Dr. M.D. Sirajuddin, Faculty of Vageshwari College of Engineering, non-teaching of the Vageshwari College of Engineering, participants from various states, speakers from different parts of the nation, both academia and industry. Very good evening to all. These days, as we know, a teacher is a lifelong learner. Teacher need to build up their knowledge, enhance their skills in emerging thrust areas. In this direction, AICTE is kind enough to sanction FDP program for teachers to upgrade their skills in the area of quantum cryptography and its impact on cybersecurity in the digital age. It's a topic of the emerging trust areas. As head of department has rightly mentioned that quantum technology is the buzzword in the digital era. Faculty members will definitely gain knowledge from these workshops. Faculty, those who are attending the FDP program, should interact with the speakers and get clarify the doubts. You have good opportunity, particularly online program will help you a lot without wasting of your time. Evening hours you can attend the program in a comfortable manner. The speakers from industry as well as from academic, both nation and internationally, having versatile experience in all the technologies, and hence I request the participant should interact effectively and build up your skills. Definitely the skills whatever you are gaining will helpful to the young generation students, because these type of technologies may not be obviously available in the subjects that you are teaching. But by learning and attending these programs, definitely will be useful for the generation. I wish you all the best for the entire week, and we are here to help you without any interruption. We will conduct this program. At outside, I thankful to the AICT New Delhi for sanctioning the program to Vageshwari College of Engineering. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, sir, for your encouragement and thought-provoking address. It gives me great pleasure to cordially invite Dr. D. Srinivas Reddy Garu, Joint Secretary of Sri Vageshwari Educational Society, to enlighten us with his valuable message.
Good evening, all. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're audible,
Yeah.
sir.
Good evening, all. Respected Dr. G. Srinivas Reddy patrons, Dr. G. Srinivas Reddy Garu, Sri Vinod Garu, Sri C.H. Prakash Reddy Garu, and principal, the patrons of this 6 days online faculty development program on quantum cryptography and its impacts on cyber security in this digital age. So, first of all, let me thank AICT for sanctioning this ATAL, this program under ATAL, and I congratulate and appreciate my organization committee, Dr. T. Ravi Kumar, Dr. K. Sridhar, Mr. Satish Reddy, Mr. Mahender, Mr. Sushila, Mr. E. Kiran Kumar, and R. Sagar for taking all continuous efforts in organizing this program. And also, I welcome all the participants of the college, our college, of the college, and other states also. I welcome you all. Today, we are not new with the quantum techniques. What we have done today, it has been implemented. As we 15 to 20 years ago, as we have seen, we are with analog technologies, and from analog technology in telephone category and from other communication systems, we have moved to digitalization. This digitalization generally, when this optic fiber has been invited, and the networking technology has been shifted to the digitalization. What's the way of transferring the data? It is nothing but the form of light in the ray. And as on today, what we are using the technologies with private key as well as security key. These keys which are encoding and decoding data. So here now we are shifting from digitalization to the quantum. What is quantum? What is quantum? It is nothing but energy, which is the form of photons. So this we know we can't, though it is visible, we can't catch it and we can't be decodable at any instant. So this technology basically makes a wonderful significant in blockchaining technologies, in preserving data, in protecting the cloud data, in the as well as in all banks, especially in the banking sector area. Today, still we are kids, and to say it at infant stage, we have to this implement and learn this quantum technique. So I hope my faculty members and all the participants of this program basically learns the industry specification training, what the requirement, what the industry is going to expect in the coming days in this quantum technology. And we also have an opportunity for collaborating with the industry experts. Apart from that, our curriculum active, all the faculty curriculum will be developed. You'll be learning a new knowledge, new subject, and which will be you can enhance the students' knowledge with the experience what you are sharing in this 7 days program. And apart from this, FDP basically I am hoping that this FDP will focus on unhackable communications, quantum key distribution, and post-quantum cryptography. I hope you enjoy this 6-day session. As it is online, I hope with you in your free hands you'll be enjoying the session and learning a new subject, which you train your students, so that making the students our industry ready. And once again, I'm thankful for organizing committee and for principals, especially our principal sir and the quad and the AICT for sponsoring and making one of the hosts, our college being the host for this such a wonderful program. And thank you, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, sir, for enlightening us, providing us the overview regarding the latest technology. Definitely, we will update ourselves and provide the good education for our students, sir. Next, I am truly honored to invite our respected General Secretary, Dr. G. Srinivas Reddy Garu, to kindly deliver the insightful keynote address.
Good evening, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this AICT-sponsored 6-day online faculty development program on quantum cryptography and its impact on cyber security in the digital era. On behalf of Vageshwari College of Engineering, I extend a warm welcome to our distinguished speakers, esteemed participants, and respected guests. Our college, established in 2005 under the aegis of Sri Vageshwari Educational Society, has grown into a NAC A+ accredited and UGC autonomous institution, well recognized for its commitment to quality education and focus on emerging technologies. Our vision to empower rural students with advanced technical skills, enabling them to become globally competent professionals. Our mission is to impart strong knowledge in modern technologies, collaborate with industry to enhance employability, and guide students to uphold ethical and moral values. This FDP is a significant step in that direction. It will provide valuable insights into how quantum cryptography can safeguard digital data and shape the future of cyber security. I sincerely hope each participant will engage actively, gain meaningful learning, and benefit greatly from these sessions. Once again, I warmly welcome you all and wish this FDP grand success. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir, for enlightening us and providing us the opportunity to attend this FDP. I extend my sincere gratitude to all the dignitaries for gracing this occasion. I thank each one of you for your presence and support in making this inaugural ceremony meaningful and memorable. I kindly request all the participants to stay connected and benefit from the expertise of our resource person. Now, we shall move on to the first technical session of the program. Now, it is my privilege to introduce you all our distinguished resource person for this session, Dr. G. Kishore Kumar Garu. Dr. G. Kishore Kumar Garu is a distinguished academician, researcher, and technologist with 18 years of combined experience in research and IT industry. Sir holds a PhD in computer science and engineering and is currently registered for postdoctoral research, presently serving as Head of Research and Development at Newzen Infotech, Hyderabad. He specializes in cloud computing, blockchain, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. Sir has authored 45 research papers, 4 books, and 3 patents, and has conducted and organized several international and national conferences, FDPs, and workshops. A recipient of prestigious awards, including the Young Researcher Award in the year 2023, Dr. Kishore Kumar Garu actively contributes as a PhD guide, keynote speaker, and editorial member board of multiple international journals. Now, I humbly request Sir to continue the session. Thank you all for giving me this wonderful opportunity.
Yes, good evening, ma'am. Thanks to the Vageshwar College of Engineering and Technology, Vageshwar College of Engineering Management for giving an opportunity to tweak the first session on quantum computing. And it's an essentials of cyber security based upon the quantum computing. And then thanks to the department, actually, sir, Chandramouli sir, for giving an opportunity to asking for an session. So now I will share a screen related to our topic. Yes, this is our topic that is about quantum cryptography for future of cyberspace. So first, our FDP theme is purely related to the quantum cryptography and then cybersecurity. So first, most of the people know about very well about the cryptography techniques. I think so. So first, what is the purpose of cryptography? Why we are using the cryptography in our technical patterns? So first, the basic theme line of a cryptography is for the securing the information from converting of a code format into the binary code or else user specific code. So it will be converting of a plain text into the ciphertext or ciphertext into plain text with using the encryption and decryption technique. What is called a cryptography. So in a cryptography technique, most of the cases we are using only the 3 types of cryptography. So that is a symmetric cryptography, asymmetric cryptography, and hash function cryptography. So in symmetric cryptography, there is a same key for an encryption and then decryption. That is based on the DES algorithm, I think so, AES algorithm, attribute-based encryption, and then data encryption standard algorithms. These are the symmetric key encryptions. So coming to the asymmetric key encryption cryptography techniques, whenever you want to use a public and private keys are used. So it's nothing but the public key is common to all the people, and the private key is used for a particular people. That is an asymmetric. So that is a RSA algorithm is an asymmetric key cryptography technique, and then hash function technique. So only it's a hash function can be communicated only with a one-way cryptography. So it will be generating with a one-way communication. It will be enhancing with a one-way cryptography. So that is a concept of cryptography. So next, what is the quantum cryptography? Means whenever you want to use with a quantum techniques. So that is a quantum related queries. So when we want to use with a quantum mechanism or quantum mechanics, so it's using of a photons related information sets. So why we are using the quantum cryptography in future of cyber security means, so first, nowadays, most of the cases, all the people are facing the problem related to the, only the common thing is security is the major common thing for all the people, right? So whenever all the people are focusing on the security issue, So the most of the cases, it is a principles related to the security point of view, that is in a cyber security. So it's nothing but only the major role of a cyber security is providing the secure communication between the one-to-one or one-to-many or many-to-many of the users. So that is the main theme line of a cyber security. So why we are assigning the quantum cryptography to advanced of a cyber security means, so we are using the quantum based security. So what is the main quantum basic sets means? So we are using of a protocols, and we are using of an enhancing the key exchange patterns, and we are enhancing with using of a quantum photon values for the transmission. So just like in the nowadays moderate, we are all of the people are know about the optical fiber, right? Optical fiber is the purpose of transmitting of a data with a speed in the very high. So like that same quantum cryptography also we are using of using optical fiber techniques and then fiber mechanisms and individually protecting the quantum network data sets, right? So this is our today's agenda. First, what is the use of cyber security and what are the threats, challenges, and the classical approaches? So next, quantum cryptography fundamentals and quantum key distribution centers is nothing but QKD, and next post-quantum challenges and implementation of a roadmap for implementing the quantum. So first, what does the cyber security mean? So check it here once. So cyber security is not in protecting of a data, it's an preserving the functionality and trust in the system. So what is the functionality and what is the trust means? Functionality means whenever we want to access from one page to another page, or one information set to another information set, it will be directly accessed within a functional data set. But it will be work within one functionality to another functionality. Take a simple example. When we are logged within one web page or else your Gmail page, so it will be showing up in a list of operations at the left side, right? So compose mail, inbox, spam, draft, whatever it may be, the important labels, it will be showing up in a functionality slide. So whenever you want to click it on a compose, it will be go to the directly composing of a mail. And next, what is the trust in the system means? Every Gmail account or every account with using of an encrypted tag or encrypted algorithm to share the information set. So that is the trust in the system. It's based upon the security firewall with using of a Google or Yahoo, whatever it may be, the mail protocol. Right. Suppose you are using of an external data set. Whenever you want to use an external data set, it will be directly using with an external data set that must be using of an MX records, like an external mails means that is an official mail ID. For example, with your college mail ID, with your organization mail ID, with your company mail ID, like that, it will be preserving of an MX records. It's nothing but mailing records. The mailing records can be trusted to the encrypted standard. So the encrypted standard can be created with the functionality of a hosting provider. So who is the hosting provider for your website? So they will provide the functionality of an encryption standard, right? So the cyber security challenges most of the days we are facing of these. So data breaches is 4.35 millions according to the IBM's information set up to 2022. It's nothing but 4.35 million data. So it's nothing but data leakage, breaching of an information means data number of people losing their data using a failure of cyber security mechanism. So without cyber security mechanism, they are facing a problem. And next 10.5 trillion users annual cyber crime cost. So this is a projected with up to 2025 information. This is a 23 trillions in only the 2025. So actually it's an 2050 only the 3 trillion information. After the COVID period, after 2020, annual cybercrime ratio will be automatically enhanced to up to the 20 to 30% per quarter. Quarterly information, it's a 20 to 30%. Now the present annual cybercrime cost is 10.5 trillion. And next, whenever a data can be hacked or mismatched or data breaches, so it's an average time to find out and resolve the problem. It's 287 days. And next, ransomware increases. Means it's a ransomware is under 24,000%. It's nothing but number of malwares will be injected into the most of the users, right? So this is the major challenges for the cyber security. So in this for the purpose of most of the cases, what are the landscapes for the cyber security made? So that is an malwares and ransomware. So malwares is nothing but it's an purely based upon that unauthorized access, like in a few websites, or whenever you are clicking on a website, automatically it will be redirecting into the one more website, or else it will be encrypted tags, or it will be showing up and demanding of payments and then decryption keys. So like that, those are the malwares and ransomwares. So and next, insider threats. So insider threats is based upon that whenever one organization information will be stolen by the inside person, that is an insider threat. So inside of the information set, whenever it will be lost means whenever the company's complete information accessed it in multiple persons or multiple information sets, then only the insider threat will be what, right? And next, phishing and social engineering. So most of the people know very well about the phishing attacks, right? So most of the people are facing a problem with phishing and social engineering. So with using a security, often most of the people are sharing our personal content or any organization content into the social media platforms or everything. It's psychologically they are giving a mislead the information, and they are giving a information into the false data sets. That is the phishing and social engineering. And advanced persistent threats. So mainly it will be prolonged with an information sets. Advanced persistent threats means it access with a network extension period. It's nothing but it's purely based upon the network transmission, right? So this is the cyber security pipeline. So how it will be work is just check it in that dot side web is nothing but a ransomware group compromising of pipelines. So first, most of the people are nowadays using a VPN, virtual private networks, right? So, but in India, the VPN network is protected. Why the VPN network is protected in India means, so most of the attackers using of VPNs. So for purpose of storing of information, they will be masking of an IP address, and they will be using of an additional information sets to access the information content. So in India, VPNs are strictly protected from the May 2021. So in that IT Information Act, according to the IT Information Act 2021 is the last. Earlier VPNs are allowed in India, but in 2021 May after, the VPNs are not allowed in India. So, and that immediate impact of an information sets and ransom payments and long-term consequences. So this is based one of the example in the screen here. So Dorsted ransomware group, it's an IT infrastructure through a single leaked VPN password. So they are leaked of one VPN weak password means. So nowadays most of the people are seeing that password is one capital letter, one special character, one small letter, one number. This is also one of the technique for using of a cyber security advanced mechanism. So it will be storing with an advanced mechanism. So it doesn't allow the consequence similar two numbers, any two numbers nowadays. So all these are the related to the cyber security mechanisms, right? So what is the limitation? What are the limitations of classic cryptography? So first is the computational security. It's nothing but security is based upon the non-mathematical possibilities. Only it will be showing of an enhanced, whatever it may be the uploaded key and whatever it may be the downloaded key. Nothing but that is a classical cryptography. It's nothing but whenever I am uploading of an information into the database, I am giving of a key is 1, 2, 3, 4. Whenever you want to decrypt 1, 2, 3, 4, it's predictable. So it's an access with an easily. That is not related to the particular. And next, quantum probability, it is an RSA algorithm and then ECC algorithm. Most of the public and private methods are short algorithms running of a quantum computer. So completely it's not allocated to the quantum computers. And KDC problem, that is a key distribution challenge. So or key distribution center problems. So key distribution is nothing but whenever the group of users, group of elements will be sharing For example, in our organization, similar group will be there. So whenever you want to share one information throughout a organization, it will be pre-shared of a secret keys and then third parties authorities. So some X person will be exchange your data, or else it will be stored into the allocation individual permissions and store now decrypt later. So most of the cases we are using the same pattern. We are uploading of a data into the cloud and we are decrypting of a cloud information at later. So most of the cases, so we are using the same pattern, store now and decrypt later. So next, the quantum revolution, classical physics and the quantum security began. So first, what is quantum cryptography? So quantum cryptography means it's a completely the quantum mechanics to achieve the security of a fundamentals to breach without detection. So classical cryptography is the different, and then advanced is nothing but hybrid cryptography techniques. So it's a quantum cryptography is purely based on the laws of physics, purely based upon the mathematical calculations, mathematical securities, and then probably secure to probably secure patterns. So it's nothing but whenever before that quantum cryptography, so the data will be accurate, it may or may not. But with using of a quantum cryptography, it will be accessed within it. It's exactly probably secure communication. It's nothing but the security will be enhanced with using of a quantum cryptography. The key properties of a quantum cryptography revolutionary method. So security is purely based upon the physical laws rather than computational complexity and immediate detection of an ever-dropping attempts. So it's nothing but whenever the data leakage will be accessed. So I will show it in the next example. So whenever the data will be losing of one node to another node, it automatically identify and alert to the two users communication. So forward secrecy that cannot be compromised by future computational advances. This is the third one. So forward security means it's an alert within two users. For example, A person sending up any kind of information to B. So any data leakage or any misuses of information sets occurred with the using of a transmitting of A to B. It will be alert with an A and B. The file will be going to be changed. Right? So first, these are the quantum principles. So quantum principles, Heisenberg uncertainty principle. First, it is a most useful of a physical theories. So it will be not only of a security implication. So what is the main security implication here? So it's a completely with using of a perfect accuracy. So whenever the perfect accuracy will be accurate, so quantum information will be changed and detectable ways. So it will be showing up in many detectable ways. And next, quantum superposition. So quantum superposition can be using of multiple states simultaneously until measured. So whenever the security implication, it will be encoded with a relevant and observation by the everdrop. So whenever the quantum superpositions will be allocated, it is a completely the practicals. So quantum practicals is nothing but it will be accessed within a quantum cells or else quantum photons. Right? So quantum photons or quantum states, whatever it may be, the quantum information sets. And next, quantum entanglement. So it's a practicals become linked with a quantum state of each described independently. Each described independently means, so whenever the A user and then B user, in an example, A user and then B user can be enhanced with a two distinct, is nothing but two information recorded information set will be allowed at a quantum end. And next, no cloning theorem. So it is not possible to copy of any kind of information. Cloning is simply we are making of another copy. So in quantum computing, there is no cloning option. So it is impossible to create an identical copy of an unknown quantum state. So it's nothing but quantum state will be a unique data. Right. So next, coming to the quantum key distribution. So here the most popular one in quantum cryptography, that is the quantum key distribution. The most mature applications of quantum cryptography is QKD it will be enabling of a two parties, that is a produce a share random secret key, known only then for using of an encrypting and decrypting of messages. So nowadays for a general cryptography or general computing, so most of the computing techniques it will be used for the purpose of storing of an information reading within a zeros and ones, that is a completely of a binary field. So it will be a bits information or 0 or 1. So coming to the quantum cryptography, it will be stored the information in the quantum bits, that is the qubits. Right? So qubits are completely quantum based. So how we can identify a code will be a bits or qubits means it will be in a same 0 or 1. So in a binary bits will be in a bits information also zeros or ones we are using. Like same quantum qubits also zeros or 1. But in normal cryptography or normal computing techniques, so whenever you want to use a labeling data set, that is either 0 or 1. But here in quantum computing, we can match the 0 plus 1 and 0 or 1, 0 minus 1, whatever it may be, we can do within a quantum key distribution, right? So first, how QKD works means that is a quantum bits, qubits are transmitted over a quantum channel. The laws of quantum physics ensure any ever drops in detected. So it's nothing but is there any ever drop? It's nothing but information, any misuse or any leakage, it will be identified, and detecting the interference causes the key to be discovered. So detecting the interference causes the key to be discovered is nothing but whenever a third party involved in sharing mechanism, automatically it will be ignore the key. It's nothing but discard is nothing but it will be remove the key and it will be update the information to the both users A and B. Only the secure transmission result is usable in encryption keys. Right. So here one note will be there. QKD does not transmit the message itself. Only the encryption key it will be transferred. The encrypted message can be sent over by convolutional channel. So we can use the particular channel information and we can transmit. So this is one of the biggest protocol in the QKD process. It's not but quantum cryptography techniques. This is the one of the biggest protocol, quantum protocol BBE. Right. So this is an first within a BB84 is nothing but completely access within a QKD process. So quantum key distribution center will work within a protocol of an BB84. So here this is a allies. Check it in this beside diagram. So here allies and bow. So this is the measuring, and then measuring. Here the orange line and then three more dots will be there. You can check it. So whenever the signal will be transmitting or else information will be transmitting with using FNF fiber mechanism. So it will be communicate within a proper channel. If the proper channel is not working properly, then automatically it will be drop out the information set. Is not what it will be drop the key and it will be communicate. So check it here. It developed by Charles Bennett in 1984, BB84. So this is why we are using the BB84 means is not but one B means Bennett and one B means Browser. So that is a 84 is the year. That is a BB8, right? Was the first quantum cryptography protocol. It used the quantum properties of a photon to establish a shared secret key between two bodies. So this is a photon wavelength. So it will be acting of a BB8 measuring of a quantum system distribution. So while theoretically it's an unbreakable, but practically it's an breakable. So most of the photons will be lost or else detectors inefficiency and the side channel attacks. So most of the cases we are losing of a protocols itself. So individually it's an working. If any protocol will be lost, any photon will be lost, automatically the key will be compromised. It's not but key will be ignored. Okay. So coming to the real world QKD applications. QKD implementation process. So first, whenever you want to implement a QKD, so first we need to generate a photon. photon generation, and next quantum channel, detecting of an and processing and key distribution. So first photon generation. So photon generation can be single photon or multi-photon. So single user, whenever a single user can process, automatically it will be accept on a single photons encoded within a quantum information. For example, multiple users at a time, same work, same state information. It's a multiple photons with using of a multiple information sets. And next quantum channel. So quantum channel is automatically it will be dedicated fiber optic links or free space optical paths transmitting photons. So whenever the quantum states will be started. So quantum channel means it will be work within a particular channel. So quantum channel means it's a simply specifically easy to understand. For example, take an example, geo fiber will be there. So that is a completely geo quantum channel, quantum state. Right? So detection and processing. So it will be detecting of an information that is the single photon detector and the multi-photon detector. It will be encode or decode information set. So detection and pre-processing of an devices exact. And next key distillation. So post-processing, after the processing, so it will be converting of a raw quantum measurements into secure cryptographic keys. So key distillation means after the completion of a processing method, post-processing, the algorithm automatically will be converting of a raw quantum measurements into the secure cryptographic keys. So whenever the current usage mechanism, current scenario, the QKD can system achieve the secure key exchange. So nowadays you can check it in India, most of the optical fibers will be only the launched optical fiber is a recent optic fiber in 2025. 2025, it's in our Prayagraj to 100 kilometers soon, 100 kilometers in the fiber. So in March or April, it will be started and it will be implemented in India also. So most of the cases, the optical quantum cryptography implemented in China, Japan, and other countries, US or UK also. So they are using of in paramilitary systems and then integration of security help systems. So most of the cases they are using already existed in that higher implementations, already working on that particular data. Right. So in India, already recently in used in Prayagraj for 100 kilometers of an fiber, that is a satellite based. Completely, it will be work with a satellite based mechanism. Right. So QKD, what are the limitations of QKD mean? So it's in a distance limitations. It will be allowed max up to the 100 kilometers or 200 kilometers. So whenever the QKD allocations will be there, so it's a distance will be limited to the particular speed, and that this is a purely based upon that satellite communications, and then satellite communication will be fiber quantum repeaters and then fiber information sets. So if there any optic fiber will be mismatch, automatically it will be deleted. And next hardware vulnerability. So physical implementation. So physical implementation is nothing but it is based upon that complexity to access with detections of a blinding attack or timing attacks or phishing attacks. That is a hardware and cost and complexity. So it's an implementation for the quantum cryptographic techniques. So QKD for QKD implementation, the cost will be very effective compared to the only the traditional cybersecurity. Right? So integration challenges. So QKD will be integration is a challenging task. Why? Because it means we need to communicate with the satellite technology or else optic fiber method. So completely we can use the existing security methods into the present trending technologies. So that is using of an integration challenges will be very high. So the security of an information for QKD, these are the limits. Right. So quantum computing threats. So what are the quantum computing threats? So majorly we are focusing on the quantum computing threats of the Shor's algorithm and the Grover's algorithm, critical infrastructure, store now, decalculator. These are the major problem threats. Okay? So it will be acting of an algorithmic structure, Shor's algorithm. So that is an efficient of a large number of access efficiently information will be large number of access, and it will be an RSA encryption standard that secures the most communications, internet communication. And next, Brovens algorithm provide a quadratic speed up for search unstructured database and weakening symmetric key algorithm. So symmetric key algorithms, it will be going to compromise with Grover's algorithm, and it will be speed up of information sets. And next, critical information. So whenever the critical infrastructures we are going to use, that is power grids or financial systems or healthcare or smart contracts, or that it will be the most of the cases we are facing often problems in critical infrastructure set, smart contracts, and then power grids, financial systems, and healthcare systems. So that is a quantum attacks, right? So store now, decrypt later. So advisor collecting of an encrypted data today to decrypt when quantum computers. So whenever you want to use a quantum computing, so this is a generalized procedure. So generalized procedure for accessing of a quantum. Right. So post quantum cryptography. So whenever we want to use a quantum cryptography, after posting of a quantum cryptography, so it's an lattice based, hash based, core based, multivariate, and isomorphic. So it's an first lattice based. So security derived from the difficulty of solving of a certain problem in lattice. And next, what is the lattice theory here? Means, so whenever the lattice based algorithms are allocations in that pattern, so lattice based, it's a security derived from the difficulties of solving of a certain problems in lattice theories. So lattice theories is a common is of algebra theories. So algebra theories or order based theories or structured based theories, for example. So we are using of a union or intersection points. All these are related to the lattice based theories. And next, hash based, favoring of a security cryptography of a hash functions. So most of the people know about that hash functioning technique, right? So it's purely based upon that hashing index structure. And next, code based. It is a code based decoding of a random linear codes. It is an individuals of random linear variant sets. And next, multivariant, using of a solving of a system for multivariant polynomials. So multivariant means it is an accessing of a multiple data sets. Is nothing but multivariant means whenever you want to transmit of one information, that is an audio, video, or multivariant data sets, or text, or image. So our next, isogen based security from complex mathematical relationships. So based on the purely mathematical relationships, mathematical statistical tools only, it will be good. Okay? So it's a completely quantum cryptography versus post quantum cryptography. So in that quantum cryptography, what are the main topics made? So uses of a quantum mechanism principles directly provide the information theoretics and require specialized quantum hardware. So primarily address the key distribution limited by distance and physical information. Coming to the post-quantum cryptography. So classic algorithm resistant to quantum attack, provide the computational security, works on the conventional computing systems, addresses all cryptography primitives. So limited by mathematical proof of security. So it's purely based upon that quantum cryptography related to the after the post quantum cryptography means. So what is the major difference here means the security architecture will be completely different for quantum cryptography and post quantum cryptography. So in a quantum cryptography, automatically it's purely based upon the directly allocation with the principal mechanism. So in the post quantum cryptography, the classical algorithms directly allocated to the quantum attacks type of the based upon the type of different types of attacks. And next, it provides the theoretical security. So it provides the computational security. So quantum cryptography only it will be stored with an information theoretical. Only the theoretical information will be stored. And next, in the post quantum cryptography, it will be provide the computational security. And it's nothing but it provides the security for theory and as well as key main. So it requires a specialized quantum hardware. So it works on a conventional computing system. It addresses a cryptography. So in the quantum cryptography, the key distribution is that QKD is the mandatory. So in a post quantum cryptography, it will be cryptography primitives can be accessed directly and limited by distance and physical implementation, limited by mathematical proof of security. So in the traditional quantum cryptography, the physical implementation will be limited and the mathematical proof is definite. So coming to the post quantum cryptography, the mathematical proof of is very less and providing of a physical implementation make it easy, right? So the evolution of cryptography from classic to quantum. So classic cryptography to quantum cryptography. So most of the people are using a cryptography method from the classic to quantum nowadays. So classic is nothing but traditional models. We are using a traditional models. Those are the classic, and the quantum cryptography means using a QKD or post quantum cryptography methods. So classic cryptography, we are using the classic cryptography with using a information set purely based upon that encryption and the decryption method. That is the classic cryptography. So we can use that encryption as well as decryption. So whenever you want to encrypt within one key with using of a same key, right key, we can directly decrypt the data. So that is the most of the cases classical cryptography method. So whenever you can using of a same pattern, same way, there is a chance for getting of a guessing attack. It's not a type of guessing attack, that is a ransomware attack or else malware based attack. So those are the information sets lead information give them misleads to getting of failures. Right? So that is a systematic and asymmetric key encryptions. These are the symmetric key and then asymmetric key encryptions. So same key for a symmetric key encryption, different keys for the asymmetric. So I think so most of the people know about this. So symmetric key encryption will be used for a one-to-one purpose, most of the cases. And the asymmetric key encryption will be used for a one-to-many persons or many-to-many persons or many-to-one person. Right? So these are the algorithms, AES, DES, and here the RSA and ECC algorithm. Right? So the symmetric key versus asymmetric key. So here the completely secure systems are the hybrid approaches. It will be exchanging of a key patterns and then symmetric key for bulk data encryption. So in quantum computing, we are using a hybrid approach. Hybrid approach means we are merging of a symmetric key encryption and then asymmetric. So here we are using a asymmetric key information encryption for exchanging of a key, and then symmetric key encryption used for encrypting of data at a single time. Symmetric key for bulk data encryption. So here the PK is nothing but public key infrastructure. So most of the cases we are using the Google also one of the public key infrastructure. It will be verifying of digital certificates or digital signatures or trusts. So like an SSL certificate for any kind of website, most of the websites. So it will be showing up whenever you can search in a browser, it will be showing up a security, right? So it's nothing but security means here it is showing up any kind of website. It's showing up at top of the corner. It's showing like for example. So check it. So this is the PKI based. So here the connection is secure. It will be going to certificate will be validate. So here it will be showing the information. Right. So here the common name is vgsk.ac.in and this is the common so it's an R11 encryption standard and the organization. So our college management will be purchased. It's an organization is a Let's Encryptor. It's one of the method. And here check it, the SHA-256 fingerprint, that is a certificate, and then public key. Most of the keys are this type of keys. So it's a validity period is up to 2022 October 22 October 2025. Right? So this is a purely based upon the PKI method. So here the public key infrastructure method. So it's a purely PKI underpinned secure website, HTTPs and AML encryptions, code signing, and virtual all secret internet. For example, if you are using an internet banking, so whenever you want to try to implement of an internet banking, it will be, cannot be backward. So, sir, whenever you are using of an internet banking, so you can try to come back once within a back. So automatically it doesn't work, and automatically it will be going to log out. So that is the reason the PKI infrastructure is a very strong method, right? So for banking sector, financial transactions, and then communication protocols, and then information exchange protocol. So all this kind of information, the public key infrastructure will be very demandable, right? So it's three types of public key infrastructures will be there. So first is the digital certificates and digital signatures and trust sheets, right? So it is a digital certificate. This is a certified authorities. Most of the people know about the digital signatures. For we are most of the in our academics we are using for digital signatures are for the purpose of filing of patents. Whenever if you want to try to patent as your own, the digital certificate is a mandatory. Right? So it's issued by an CS certificate authorities. It's associated with a government of India, right? And the digital signature mathematical scheme, it is passing of a signature key. It's using of a private keys, like in a college website. That is a digital signature. And next, trust checks. So it is a hierarchy of an information sets. It will be showing of an individual patterns, right? So the evolution of the threat landscape means most of the power increases, computing power increases is not that. Most of the cryptographic attacks will be dropping. So based upon these information calculation, so that is a 10,000 into computation power increase. So computing power increases means it is enough for the past 20 years. So the cryptographical information data leakage or attacks will be very low. So and next, according to the Moore's law, so computational power doubles approximately every 18 to 24 months. So it's nothing but whenever secure or not secure based patterns. So it is showing affinity 2 into 3x. It's nothing but it's a very huge information. It's nothing but huge websites will be not using a secure connection, right? So our next 4096 plus key length evaluation. So it is a key length evaluations will be based upon the bit size. So this is an force into the cryptographic standards will be algorithms is an unbreakable or breakable information or vulnerable information sets. Right? So challenges with a classical cryptography is nothing but we are using a present, we are using the classical cryptography. Right. So factorization vulnerability, it is an RSA algorithm we are using of a difficult of an RSA algorithm is limited to working with an up to 256 numbers. So it doesn't work after that in a large number of information set. So and next is the algorithm weakness. So it is an ECC logarithm weakness means so it's an ECC algorithm is an simply directly compromising of an information sets is nothing but logarithm of information sets. Whenever you are using a logarithmic information sets, automatically it is going to compromise the information. And next key distribution problem. So key distribution problem specifically exchanging. So key exchanging in a large scale system is very simple. And next harvest now, decrypt later. This is the common problem for a complete entire cryptographic pattern. Harvest now, but save now or decrypt later. Right? So entering into the quantum computing, the game changer. So it's a completely information of a related to quantum cryptography, right? Quantum computing. So here check it. This is the classic bits and then quantum bits. So it's a binary 0 or 1, and then this is the superposition 0 and 1 similar. Is nothing but it will be continued, and it is in a linear processing, and it is in a correlated states. This is nothing but individual states and sequential operations. This is a parallel operations, right? So it will be parallelly operating the information and the exponential processing of a potential sets, right? So quantum mechanism principles in yes. So quantum mechanics principles in cryptography, that is a superposition and entanglement and measurement. So these are the basic method. So basics of a quantum mechanics principles. Superposition means it's in a multiple states allowing of an individually, and that entanglement is but quantum principles become correlated with a state of art. In other words, 1 to 1 or 1 to many are based upon the distance or key distribution centers and measurement. So observing a quantum system distributes a detectable, making of an ever dropping impossible without revealing the instructions. These principles based upon that only the quantum mechanics. Right. So this is the quantum key distribution center. Here coming to the physical layer and ever dropping layer information theory. So major QKD protocol, this is a BB84. So BB84 is nothing but Bennett and Burchett. That is under 1984 means 84 algorithm. And next E91 is nothing but E-cut algorithm. That is a created in 1991. That is the reason E91 protocol. And next CVQKD. CVQKD means it is acting of an allocation with cryptovariances method. So cryptovariances methods, it is purely based upon the protocols and representing of an individual quantum securities and based upon that implementation. So BB84 will be single photon information sets and it will be stated in the different bases. So it is an uncertain principle to ever do. And next E91. E91 is providing of an additional information to the BB84 and it will be tampering, it will be verifying of an tampering information sets with using of an BB8 and next CVQKD. So uses continuously like the amplitude and then a phase of light. Right. So security advantages of quantum cryptography. So this is one security advantage architecture based upon the quantum cryptography. So here you can check it. The first is the implementation is the one circuit and quantum cryptography classic. So you can merge all these three at single communication, that is a secure communication. So shared goals and the nature and then develop. So this is the completely security advantage. So it's nothing but whenever you can merge all the classic cryptography and then quantum cryptography with implementation, that is a completely secure communication. Right? So the connected world expanding attack is surface. So nowadays, most of the devices are purely based on the IoT, is nothing but IoT with cloud devices. That is 41 billion information up to 2025. And next, most of the cases, most of the users are using the 5G network evolutions. So all these 5G network evolutions are relevant to the next upcoming of enabling of more connections and data flows than ever. Right. So and next 90% of any cloud adaptation. So most of the companies and most of the organizations are using of a cloud-based storage method. So why most of the people are preferring of a cloud-based storage mechanism means it's cost effective, but most of the people are preferring the cloud. Why? Because means it's stored at a single place and acting of multiple places, and the companies are enlarging within a security, within a speed, and pay for the usage. That is a major reason. Right? The beyond data breaches. So national security and financial system, healthcare, and the personal privacy. So the stakes beyond data breaches. So whenever the causing of a cryptographic failure, so these are the main intentions. So that is the security and the financial system or healthcare or personal privacy. Right? So the economic cost of cyber insecurity. So financial services, healthcare, manufacturing, energy, and then government sector. So it's most of the cases, the financial breaches will be done within financial services. So cyber attacks will be occurred most of the cases in the financial service, healthcare, manufacturing, and then energy sector, and then government. Energy sector means that is smart contract sectors. Right? So here quantum safe cryptography, the path forward. So cryptographic inventory and then risk assessment, algorithm transition, and QKD evolution. So this is the basic step-by-step process. Cryptographic inventory is nothing but we can identify the algorithm using vulnerable algorithms, and risk assessment, evaluate the data longevity, requirements, and threat models, algorithm transition. So it's a post-quantum. So whenever you can, after selection of a quantum algorithm, it will be performing a post-quantum. And next, QKD evaluation. Evaluate the QKD pattern, explore the quantum key distributions of an information. Right? So here the post-quantum cryptographic algorithm, that is a clearly lattice-based, hash-based, multivariant, code-based, right? So global cooperation in quantum security. So securing of an quantum information sets based upon the standard bodies, research collaboration, supply chain, knowledge sharing. So global cooperation means, so most of the organizations are getting of a standard bodies with using of an organizations of NSGs, ISOs, or quantum resistance or individual cryptographic standards. All these are the standard bodies based upon the organizationally fulfilled. That is the cryptography. So next, research collaboration. So cross-border academic industry expert and partnership accelerating advances. And individually, it is an access. Right? And next, supply chain security, ensuring the hardware and software implementations remains trustworthy. And next, knowledge sharing, building of a knowledge sharing using of an implementing quantum safe solutions. So here, the major global cooperation in quantum security means. So most of the people are here, the misleads will be performed in research collaborations or supply chain. This is a major tip. So coming to here, the national security or financial systems or healthcare or personal privacy, these are the breaches affected within a breaches with using of these kind of information, military communications or intelligent operations. So, and critical infrastructures and relays of a strong encryption technique. So all these are the potentially good. And next, this is the ethical consideration of quantum cryptography. So that is a high national security or democratic security, high individual privacy, address digital equity. So here, the blue color indicates the protect the national security means. So we can access with an address in the digital equity, right? And next, preserve the individual privacy and enable the wide access to security, prevent the providing digital device. So that is the democracy. So this is the ethical consideration of quantum. So how do we balance within a national security with the needs, with individual privacy rights, and who should control access? So these are the FAQs like an assessment queries. Okay. So what are the responsibilities is nothing but we will discuss it later. So key takeaways, securing our quantum future. So quantum future is nothing but quantum threat is in a real information set, and the quantum threat will be accessed within a quantum threat. It will be compromising of a quantum computer. So whenever the quantum computers will be there, so completely it will be accessed within a individual information. Right. So the quantum threat is in a real quantum. So quantum computers will break most current encryption methods within the next decade. So it's nothing but we are going to perform without any breakage in a key mechanisms, right? And next, dual tracks solutions. So post quantum algorithm, that is using of a QKD for high security applications. So majorly we are using of a QKD for encrypting of a symmetric and asymmetric. It's nothing but purely based upon that hybrid approaches, right? So global efforts, international cooperations, and then essentials of a framework data sets, that is a global. And next, act now, that is a harvest now and decrypt later. Attack means data encrypted today is already at least. It's nothing but whenever, for example, if you want to use one kind of information file after 1 month. So, but we are uploading early. So it's like in the threat model, right? Automatically it will be a data stolen model or threat model or data leakage pattern. The evaluation of a quantum method, that is different to the one-to-one or one-to-many based upon the technical challenges, right? Right. So implementing quantum security system, this is a roadmap for FNI assessments in future, right? So in India, assessments will be started in the 2023 to 24. So inventory all cryptographic assets and dependencies, identifying the high value target requiring the earliest protections. This is a completely Indian based functionality, right? So it's gonna evaluate the quantum risk exposures and then standardized framework. So next, planning of and designing. So now we are developed and only the one quantum cryptography at in India. Right? So develop the crypto regulated framework for rapid algorithm replacement and design hybrid cryptography schemes combining of a classic and PPS. Right. So identifying the potential QKD implementation points of a sector. And next in the implementation is on a 2025 to 27 is a relate based upon the Indian economy. Right, implementation purely based upon NIST standardization, the post quantum algorithm. That is a deployment of an QKD methods, and then ready to execute or implementation that is in 2027 or so achieving of a full transition of to quantum resistance. So that is a purely based upon that optical fiber mechanism or a satellite technique that is a completely purely based upon the post quantum system. Right. So this is the one kind of information sets. Right. Yes, this is the session one information related to the quantum cryptography and what are the major tasks for this content main. So we are going to be enhanced with a quantum technique. So we are going to be access with a quantum in a cyber security point. So shall I ask some information related to the cyber security queries from anyone? Please respond. Related to cyber security queries. Yes, from anyone. So I will share the screen once again.
Okay.
So here we can yes in the QKD we are using a cyber security mechanism. So whenever we can access within a qubits information, so it's a matching of a zero binary 0 and 1 and a continuous process. That is purely based upon the quantum based channels. The quantum based channels are purely relevant to the cyber security access. For example, whenever you want to search for one copy in your desktop or else laptop, it's gonna make it easy. So simply you can go to the main computer or main hard disk folder and you can go to the search bar. Automatically it will be search into the complete hard disk or SSD system. It will be notify the whether the file is available in your system or not. Coming to the QKD, quantum cryptography techniques or quantum key distribution center can identify directly within a particular file ID or else directly file name. Directly it will be accessed within a multiple systems. So whenever we are connected all the systems into the loop, automatically it will be connected to all the loop systems and it will be verified into all the loops information system. Directly it will be derived, directly it will be notified. The file will be available in the particular XYZ system and it will be in the X or else C drive or D drive. It will be mentioned the drive path also. That is the advantage of within a QKD with using of a cyber security advanced mechanism. So the mainly the cyber security problem is a phishing attacks or malwares or denial of service, also one of the drawback. That is the DOS attack. So, and the man in the middle attack or insider threat. So all these type of threats will be compromised with using of a quantum distribution centers, right? So the BB84 protocol will be mainly used for this purpose, right? So the way we can use the BB84 in the real time. So any real-time applications main, so the BB84 can be used in the real-time optical fibers. So or whenever you can use the optical fiber system, or else in our India, that is an what is the fiber we are using in India? Just take an example. Geo fiber will be there. So the Geo fiber also it will be working with an BB84 protocol. So it's a transmitting of an layers. It will be interconnected to the all the information sets. That is purely based upon the QK. So whenever the photon generation will be there, the starting of a photon generation, it's a single photon or multi-photon. So based upon that information set, that is purely based upon that quantum information set, it will be generated. Right. And next quantum channel, it will be completely dedicated fiber optic link for space. So completely group of quantum states. So quantum states is nothing but allocated to the particular state of information. That is a quantum. So where we can use the cyber security in real world QKD implementation means, so at the end of the detection and processing, we are assigning of a cyber security. So for detecting and processing, so single photon detector, whenever we can identify a single photon, then it will be measure the quantum measurement and it will be accessed with a strong password or else firewalls or data backups or individual information sets. It will be cross-checked with an information set, that is a symmetric or asymmetric. It will be verified with a symmetric key or asymmetric key, and it will be processed into the next level with using of a hybrid mode. That is a hybrid mechanism set. That is a key distillation. Pre-post processing of an algorithm convert the raw quantum measurement into the secure cryptographic keys. Okay. So here the mainly the post quantum cryptography is the major thing. After that selection of a quantum cryptography algorithm, that is a post quantum cryptography, that is a completely lattice based, that is a completely algebraic information or a geometric theory information sets, and the hash based is a completely hashing mechanism. So here where we can use this cyber security in mean, that is a hash based or code based. So completely hashing based will be performed in the cyber security completely with using of a code base. That is a purely based upon that hash or code based sets. And this is the quantum cryptography, that is a post quantum. In quantum cryptography, we can use the directly principle, and that is a classical algorithms resistant to quantum attacks. So it's a completely quantum. After that quantum cryptography only, after selection of a quantum algorithm, we can process of a post quantum cryptography. So it will be addressing of a completely information of a computational security or conventional computations and the cryptographic primitives and then mathematical proof of the information set. So that is a classic to quantum cryptography. So classic to quantum cryptography means that is purely based upon the symmetric and asymmetric keys. So it is an exchanging of a hybrid approach models. Right? So this is the public key infrastructure, that is a digital certificates and digital signatures trust chain. So it will be allocation of an individual data sets and individual information sets. It will be working with an digital certificates and digital signatures and trust chain. So in the real-time scenario, digital certificate will be an electrical signs. So electronically signed document that is generated with an CS. So most of the cases we are using of a digital certificates at tenders or government contracts or else filing of patents, all these kinds of digital certificates. Digital signatures can be mathematically verified with using of private keys. So it is a secureable or non-secureable based upon the your usage of information set. That is like in websites or else smart contracts. That is purely based upon the digital signature. And next trust chains. So it's purely based upon the trust chains will be a routing of a CA to end-to-end entities. Right? So here the challenges of a classical cryptography. Here these are the challenges faced with a classical cryptography with using of a cyber security. Right. So with using of a cyber security, RSA algorithm is purely difficult of factoring of a large numbers. Right. So whenever you want to use an ECC method, that is a logarithmic values will be weakness, and the key distribution centers key exchanges are distributed, and that remains of a fundamental challenges, especially in the large scale systems. And then harvest now, decrypt later. Advancing collecting of an encrypted data today and can store the quantum computing methods. So here the binaries information says that is a superpositions. So superpositions in a classical means are the basic regular we are using of a bits information, that is a binary 0 or 1. Quantum bits are the qubits, that is a superposition, that is a zeros or ones process, and the layers processing. It is a parallel processing. Generally, it's a processing of a potential within a sequential of a normal classical bits, and then parallel operations in the quantum. Right? So yes, this is the concept related to the session 1 training program. So here we are covered our agenda mainly. That's a session 1. In session 1, we are covered the concepts of introduction to quantum cryptography and cyber security, an overview of digital threats, the evolution of cryptography, classical to quantum. So why cyber security matters in a connected with real world. This is the session 1 content. Right? So for the content for the complete entire session, it's an purely of an introduction to the quantum computing, quantum cryptography, and then what is the computing techniques, and what are the cyber security, and what are the cryptographic techniques, and how we can access within a real world within a classic to quantum operations. So this is the complete information related to this. And so for this kind of the theoretical information set, the session 1 is a completely theoretical information set. So for this kind of theoretical information set, there is no assessment pattern. So we will give the assessment pattern at the end of the complete session. So in the session 13, directly we will give the enhanced within a project model. With using of a quantum computing, we will derive within a result set. So at the end of starting session and the end of the session will be mine only. So I will show you the complete one capstone project related information set in the session 13 with using of how the quantum state will be working and how the quantums will be moving of information sets, and what are the technologies we are used, and what are the techniques, what are the algorithms we are used here. In that we will discuss in the session 13 at the end of the final stage. So here this is a completely session 1 is a theoretical approach, only the introduction to the quantum techniques, quantum computing, and then cryptography, and what are the classical cryptography to quantum cryptography techniques. So this is the completely session 1 information set. Any doubts regarding this from anyone? Means I will interact with the session people. If any queries will be there, I will interact and I will present regarding theory concept. Yes. From all the participants. Yes, at the end of the day, we will conduct an exam purely. I think so. It's from the first session, you will get a minimum of 5 to 10 questions. So completely, we will in the complete entire FDP program, there is an 25 marks or 50 mark question paper will be there. That is based upon the choice by the coordinator sir and co-coordinator sir. They will prepare. So the feedback link will be provided at a single time at the end of all the sessions. I think so. Sir will be collect upon a feedback session, feedback from the individually or group of feedback, and directly they will collect from the ACT portal. You can give a feedback from the ACT portal also, no problem. Right. So you can log into your portal, and after that complete session, you will give a feedback to all the entire session or individual trainer. Yes, sir. Right. Our respected coordinator sir will share the FAQs regarding this session. Right. So coming to the once again, I will overview the complete concept related to today's session. In the session 1, we are discussing about the quantum computing. So first, computing means it is applying the techniques to perform a set of action. So set of actions will be performed within a binary information set, that is a 0 or 1. With using of a result can be purely based on 0 or 1. So whenever we are using within a quantum computing, with using of an information of a particular information sets. I will share the complete PPT to the coordinator sir. What are the key benefits? Yes. Yes, sir. Nice question from the Vishwari AML. I think to Srikanth Reddy sir. So what are the key differences between the classic bits and the quantum bits? So here the classic bits are only the 0 and 1. It will be execute any one at a single time. Either it is 0 or 1. It is nothing but simply of a label data set. Either it is 0 can execute or 1 can be execute. Coming to the qubits. Qubits will be automatically 0 and 1 with using of a continuously process. It will be verifying of a continuous process. It will be checking of a large quantum bits. So here, this is I will share the slide. So here is the classic bits. So classic bits are the binaries with a 0 or 1. It will be execute any one only. Either it is labeled of a 0 true or false simply. Right? So in the quantum bits, qubits, it is a superpositioning 0 and 1 and simultaneously. It will be cross-checking. It's nothing but selection of an AND operation within of using of a complete superposition means it will be allocation of a complete entire quantum set. Complete of a particular quantum state, it will be performed. It's nothing but selection of a complete process. Right? So here it is in a linear processing. It will be performing upon a linear data set. So it's in a parallel process. So simply processing of an exponential process will be in a parallel data set. So it will be checking parallelly the entire quantum state. Right? So it is in a sequential operation. It is in a performing of a 0 or 1. It is in a purely based upon the sequential data. So it is in a parallel operations. So parallel operations means it will be acting upon a multiple parallels information set at a single allocation. So that is a developing of a quantum computer with using of a qubits information sets. That is a complete of a qubit data sets. Right? So this is a difference between major difference between the qubits and normal classic bits. Is it clear, sir? Yes, sir. I will share the complete session PPT to the coordinator, sir, and sir will share the complete PPT to the group or else AICT portal. Directly, you can download the complete PPT from the information set. Any more doubts regarding this session? Yes, thank you all for cooperating this session smoothly. And thanks to our college management and the principal sir and the coordinator sir and co-coordinator Sirajuddin sir, coordinator Chandramouli sir, for giving us a wonderful opportunity to giving us a session based on the quantum computing. It's a trending one presently. So most of the cases it will be useful of after that beyond after 10 years the most of the people will be using of quantum techniques. So now the research work will be already started and most of the research scholars or research patrons or research academicians are working on the same. That is that quantum computing is a major research topic for all those people. Right? So quantum computing is a completely purely based upon that mathematical and then physics information sets. Right? So thank you all for wonderful support.
Thank you very much, sir, for this wonderful session. On behalf of all the participants and the organizing committee, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to you for sharing your valuable knowledge and insights with us today. Your inspiring session on the basics of quantum cryptography was very informative and motivating. We are very thankful for your time and effort in making this FDP successful. We look forward to learn from you, sir, on the 6th day of our FDP. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And now I request all the participants to take a break of 10 minutes and please rejoin at 7:50 again. After 10 minutes, our second session will start. So I request all the participants to come back at 7:50 again.
Good evening, madam. Any attendance link for this session?
Yes, sir. Coordinator, sir, will provide, sir. I request all the participants to stay connected. After 5 minutes, our session will start.
Sir, can I continue or?
Hello, sir.
Madam, sir. Only, sir, can I continue or?
Yes, sir. Now I feel privileged to invite our esteemed resource person, Mr. G. Anil Kumar Garu, who is a data analyst, Allied Idea Solutions India Private Limited, Hyderabad, who is having 15 years of experience. We are very grateful that you have accepted our invitation, sir, and are here with us today. We kindly request you to please start the session and share your valuable knowledge and insights with all of us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. So good evening all. So welcome to you all for ATAL FDP. Sir, can I present my screen? Sir, it's showing you are not allowed to share your screen. You can ask the meeting host to turn on screen sharing. Hello.
Just a second, sir. We are ready. Sir, it's done. You can share the screen, sir.
Okay. Sir, is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, slide changing is okay.
Is it fine, sir? You are audible and your screen is also visible.
So can you please tell me which screen is it you are
So
seeing?
agenda, sir.
So in a previous session.
This is title. Yeah, title slide. It is slide.
No, sir. Changing of slides is not we face a problem. So in this session, we discuss about a quantum safe machine learning securing AI in the post-quantum era. So here the quantum computing is an advanced concept. So with the quantum computing, we need to provide a more security as well as we need to do a fast calculation and fast computings. And we need to solve the different kinds of threats with the help of quantum safe machine learning. So means in normal traditional machine learning, we may face some problems. How we solve those problems with a quantum safe machine learning? How we will provide the security in a security for a machine learning with the help of quantum computing? So before that, first we need to know about what is post-quantum era. So coming to a post-quantum era, so in a quantum computers, so maybe maybe we may face we may see this quantum computing in a 7th generation or 6th generation computers. So this is a very advanced concept. So in a quantum computers,
we can break classical cryptography like RSA, EC, and define Hamilton problems, algorithms. This means current security layers protecting. So ML pipelines in that it also protecting the data privacy, and AI models could be vulnerable. So we need quantum computers for what purpose? We need a quantum resistance method to reduce the to reduce or to secure the ML in a training, inference, and deployment. So in for give the security to the machine learning, we use a quantum computing. So coming to the next, so this is the agenda. Means these are the things we will discuss in the. So the first one is quantum. So in the fundamentals, we will learn about how to understand the quantum mechanics principles and their implications for a security. So how principles are going to be there, how it is used for a security, we will learn in the quantum computing fundamentals. So coming to threat landscape, here we will discuss all threats related to the quantum threats means attacks. So we will discuss all those things in a threat landscape. So how quantum computing challenges current ML security approaches, how it gives the tough competitions to a current ML security approaches. So that we will learn in a threat landscape. So next, quantum resistance algorithms. So in a quantum resistance algorithm, what type of algorithms, what type of models we are using, and what type of data we are using, what type of cryptographic techniques we are using to protect the ML models, that we will learn in a quantum resistance algorithms. So next, coming to implementation strategies. So how we will implement all these strategies and all these models to give the security to our machine learning, all we will learn in these implementation strategies. So the practical approaches to secure machine learning. So pipelines against quantum threats. So we learn these two things in implementation strategies. So coming to future proofing ML systems, long-term strategies, and industry roadmaps. So this is the last agenda of our session. So coming to the next first one, so fundamentals of quantum mechanics in a cryptography. So so here the main intention of a quantum computing or a quantum cryptography is to provide a security to the machine learning models, means ML models. That is the main motto or main intention of this quantum computing or quantum cryptography. So in the fundamentals, quantum mechanics introduces revolutionary principles that fundamentally transform how we approach security. So in these fundamentals, it will explain how we can approach for a better security. So here the first superposition, it means qubits exist in a multiple state simultaneously until observed. So here we will discuss about the qubits. So these qubits are the main things. So everything will so everything is based on qubits only. Okay. So superposition, we will discuss about qubits existing in a multiple states. So actually, what is meant by a qubit? So qubit is the basic unit of information in a quantum computer. So it is the basic unit. So in classical computing, a bit can be either a 0 or 1. But in a quantum computing, a bit can be a 0, 1, or a, that superposition of both at the same time. Okay, so in a normal we use a 0s and 1. Here we use a 0, 1, and a, that is superposition of both a comma 0 and 1, sometimes at the same time. So entanglement means paired qubits maintain instantaneous correlation regardless of a distance. So next, no cloning theorem. So quantum states cannot be perfectly copied without a detection. So next, quantum uncertainty. It measuring one property affects others, making eavesdropping detectable. So these four are the main fundamentals of the quantum mechanics. So by using this, we will we will do the computation parts for a security. Next, quantum key distribution, unbreakable communication. So how we can communicate in a quantum computing or a quantum cryptography. So here, cryptography means we need to hide the data and we need to send the data in a secure way, in an encrypted way. So that is nothing but a cryptography. So for that, cryptography, we may face some problems. The proper security with our traditional cryptography. So in RSA and so with the help of quantum, we can provide a more security. So QK leverages means quantum key distribution leverages next to keys that cannot be intercepted without a detection. So here we will generate different kinds of keys for a security purpose. So the BB84 protocol uses photons to establish a secure key between parties. So here we use a photon in our calculations. Based on that, we use we provide a security. So next, coming to the next physical layer security, eavesdropping detection, future proof keys. So in a physical layer security, quantum key distribution provides security guaranteed by the laws of physics rather than a computational complexity. So based on a computational complexity, it provides it gives the guarantee it provides the security guarantee by the laws of physics. Next, eavesdropping detection. Any attempt to measure quantum states disturbs them, immediately alerting legitimate users. So if is there any disturbance happens, so it quickly alerts to users. Then we can detect easily. So future proof keys, keys generated through QKD means quantum key distribution remain secure even against future quantum computers. So with the help of these keys, I already told we will provide a security. So it is like a private key or like a private key. So quantum computing based quantum. So this is a computing and this is a quantum computing. So this is just a comparison of classical computing and previously how we will compute quantum computing, how we are computing computers. So bit exists in definite states 0 or 1. So here qubits exist in a superposition, that is 0, 1 and a superposition at the same time. Operators are deterministics. Here the operations leverage probability amplitudes. Here we use some probability for a computing. So limited to sequential processing. So exploits quantum parallelism in quantum computing. So here the complex problems require exponential time. So can solve problems exponentially fast. So in classical computing, so sometimes there may be a problem to solve complex problems. So even if we solve it, takes much time. So in quantum computing, we can solve in easy and quick way. This fundamental shift in computing paradigm creates both unprecedented opportunities and security challenges for ML systems. So it provides some opportunities and security challenges for ML systems. Next, quantum building blocks. Quantum building blocks. Here we can see gates and circuits. How we can implement these logic gates and circuits in a quantum computing in computers. So quantum gates. So here, unlike classical gates, we use AND or NOT. Quantum gates are reversible transformations represented by unitary matrices. So here we use AND or NOT gates in a classical gates. For a quantum gates are reversible for a transformation purpose. We use these gates. So here Hadamard gate H creates a superposition. It creates a superposition means qubits. So poly gates XYZ bit flips and phase shifts. It provides the flips and phase shifts. C0 gate entangles qubits. So it provides the it explains about the qubits. The last gate is coming to quantum circuits. Above are the quantum gates we use in quantum computing. So in quantum computing, we use the quantum circuits, sequence of quantum gates applied to qubits to perform algorithms. So here we will perform all algorithms. For that, we combined all the gates and we apply to the qubits for performing an algorithms. So initialize the qubits to state. Here we will apply gates in sequence manner. Then we will measure the final state of a classical output. May require multiple for a probabilistic results. So sometimes it may require multiple runs for get a probabilistic results. So we can get the classical output in easy way, but we cannot get the probabilistic output in an easy way. So these are the some quantum algorithms we use in quantum computing. So the first one is Gruber's algorithm. So Tor's algorithm we use and quantum simulation we use. So coming to the Gruber's algorithm, so quadratic speed up for unstructured search problems. For search problem, we use this Gruber's algorithm. By which we can speed up our search in a quantum computing. So reduces complexity from O of n to O of under root n. So means it reduces the complexity problems in a better way. So impact weakness symmetric cryptography. So impact here, the weakness is the weakness symmetric cryptography here. So example, AES algorithm. So by reducing a key strength, so it will reduces the key strength. Coming to Shor's algorithm, so in exponential speed up for integration factorization, so here also we will exponential the speed up for integration factorization. It reduces the complexity from sub-exponential to polynomial time. So it also reduces the complexity in a quantum computing. So if we are reducing the complexity, we can easily do all the things in a quantum computing. Impact, what is the impact of this Shor's algorithm is it breaks RSA, ECC and other public key cryptography protecting ML models and data. So these RSA and ECE and other public cryptographic models will protect our ML models so and data. Okay, this is the impact of this Shor's algorithm. So next, quantum simulation. Efficiently simulates quantum systems, enables new approaches to chemistry and material science. What is the impact of this quantum simulation means efficiently simulates means it provides a better simulations in a quantum systems. So means quick calculations, we can say. Quick computing also we can say. So impact could revolutionize drug discovery and materials for AI hardware. So we can also discover a drug means a medicines in a fast way. So it will calculate the particular drug. So the next concept is the quantum threat to a machine learning. Okay. So how quantum computing threats ML security? So because of these reasons, quantum computing threatens ML security. So it will provide the ML security with the help of these things. Public key encryption broken. So Shor's algorithm, we already discussed in a previous slide. Shor's algorithm breaks RSA and ECC, and it will compromising secure models distribution and federated learning. So in a federated learning, we will follow the decentralization concept. So that will provide a more security when compared to the some other models like AB, CPAB, etc. Next, model theft. Model theft means it related to algorithms. So quantum algorithms could accelerate model extraction attacks, stealing intellectual property with a fewer queries. So this is completely related to algorithms. How how quantum algorithms could accelerate model extraction attacks. How the quantum algorithms are extracting these model attacks. So it will it will in model theft. So coming to data privacy at risk. So at the time of risk, so how the data privacy, how we are providing privacy to the data. So encrypted training data becomes vulnerable, potentially violating privacy regulations like GDPR and CCPA. So next, accelerated adversarial attacks. Quantum optimization could discover more effective adversarial. So coming to the example, more effective adversarial example and backdoor attacks against ML models. So here the accelerated adversarial attacks is nothing but a backdoor attacks against the machine learning models. So how they are affect to the machine learning models. So that comes under accelerated adversarial attacks. So next, the harvest now, decrypt later. So threat. So first we need to harvest the we need to detect or we need to harvest the threat. Then after we need to decrypt or then later. So means first we need to detect the threat. Then after we need to solve that threat with the help. That is nothing but a harvest now and decrypt later. So adversaries are already harvesting encrypted data with the intention of decrypting it once a quantum computes become powerful enough. So for this, these quantum computers are good enough to detect the threats. For machine learning systems, means training data transmitted securely today may be exposed in the future. Proprietary models being distributed now could be compromised later. Long-lived ML systems need protection against retroactive decryption. So, and even data with a seemingly short-term value may have unexpected long-term implications. So, next, this is a this is an evolution of a quantum computing from 2023 to 25 and 25 to 27, 28 to 30, how it will improve in a future. So in a 2023 to 25, 400 to 1000 qubits we use risk assessment phase being security inventory. So yeah, the security is may less. So in a 2023 to 23 to 25. So coming to 2025 to 2025 to 2027. So qubits may increase 4000 to 10,000. So early threats to 2048 bit RSA, we can easily detect the threats. So deploy PQC for a critical system. So we can deploy this in PQC for a critical systems. So in 2028 to 30, so 1 lakh plus qubits we use. So wide scale cryptographic breaks. So it provides more and more security, complete transition to PQC. After 30, so error corrected systems, quantum ML becomes practical, new threat vectors emerge. Okay. So, so I will tell you an example related to quantum computing. So nowadays we are using a 5th generation of computers. So if you want to move to 6th or 7th generation of computers, this quantum computing will be definitely present in that systems. So that provides some better calculation, better computings when compared to these normal generation computers. And it also provides the more security when compared to the previous things. So next, the next one is post-quantum computing. So post cryptography. So how it protects ML systems against quantum threats. So by quantum threats, how it protects ML systems. So that we will discuss in a post quantum cryptography. How ML algorithms are protecting with the help of post quantum cryptography. Okay, so see, post-quantum cryptography, the solution, how we are providing a solution to a solution with the help of post-quantum cryptography. PQC refers to cryptographic algorithms believed to be secure against a quantum computer attacks. So we are believing that algorithms, they are against for the security based on a quantum computer attacks. So NIST has been standardized in these algorithms since 2016. So since 2016, we have some standardized, NIST has been standardizing some algorithms. See some are, so lattice based, based on finding short vectors in a high dimensional lattices. So next, so here the example is crystals, Kyber means a key exchange. So by exchanging a key, we are providing a security in a lattice based concept. So crystals, dilithium, here we are using a signatures in this algorithm. So next, hash based. Here security relies on hash functions. Here we use some hash functions, hashing mechanisms, hashing techniques for a keys. So here we generate one hash key that is nothing but that is like a signature. So example is spin SPHINCS plus. So multivariate, based on difficulty of solving multivariate polynomial equations. So to solve a polynomial equations in a computing, we use a multivariate concept. So here we used it primarily for a signature. For a signature for purpose, we use this multivariate. So here we will solve a polynomial equations related to mathematical calculations. Next, code based. So based on error correcting codes, if is there any errors, we will correct with this code based techniques. So example, classic MCLI. LIs. So this is nothing but an encryption. With the help of this encryption, we are providing a security. So we are providing all the solutions with the help of PQC, that is a post quantum cryptography. Next, NIST PQC standards, status and timelines. So these are some NIST post-quantum standards in that we are providing a status and timelines. So the National Institute of Standards and Technology is leading the standardization of quantum resistant algorithms through in rigorous multi-round selection process. So here are round 3 winners of July 2022. Crystals Kyber key encapsulation mechanism, and Crystals dilithium digital signature algorithm, Falcon Spinks. In a round 4, candidates under evaluation. So classic MCLIs, this is a code-based method. Then bike, lightweight coding-based chem, and HQC, Hamming quasi-cyclic, then psych. So these are next expected deployment timeline. So 2024 draft standards finalized. 2025 federator agencies being transitions. So next, implementing PQC in a ML system. How we can implement the PQC in post-quantum computing in a machine learning systems. So critical machine learning assets requiring a PQC protection. So some machine learning algorithms are in a critical assets So they may require PQC for a protection. So here we are using post-quantum computing for a protection as well as for a protection means for security. So here we use a training the data means protect data in a transist and at rest with a quantum resistant encryption. Next, model parameters, secure weights and architecture against during distribution. So next, so inference APIs. So you use inference APIs to implement a PQC in ML systems. So here we use authenticate request with a post quantum signatures and update mechanisms, ensure model update can't be compromised. So here we will update mechanisms. So federated learning. So secure communication between participating nodes. In a federating learning, we use a decentralized access for a secure communication purpose. So means no end-to-end. So each protection point requires careful consideration of performance requirements. So cryptographic eligibility and backward compatibility. So we need to see all those things while implementing the PQC ML systems for a better security or a protection. So practical implementation approaches. How we are implementing practically in ML models for a protecting. So the first hybrid implementation, crypto eligibility, so agility and layered defense. So combine classical and post-quantum algorithms. We will combine in classical and post-quantum algorithms in a hybrid implementation. So example RSA plus Kyber for a backward compatibility with aided quantum security. So the advantage of combining these two is maintain security even if one algorithm is broken. So even one algorithm is not working or it is not working or it is broken, and there is no problem with the security will be remains same. So that is the advantage of hybrid implementation. Next, crypto is agility. So abstract cryptographic operations behind APIs. So enable algorithm substitutions without outcomes. So we need to enable the algorithm substitution. Sometimes if you want the algorithm, we can, but it's not change in a code. So future proofs health systems against evolving threats. So these three points come under crypto agility. Coming to layer defense, apply use at multiple levels. So we need to apply quantum computing at different kinds of levels in multiple levels. So make network transport and application layer. We need to apply all these things in network layer, transport layer, and application layer. Defense in depth against various quantum attack vectors. So this is a performance consideration graph. So this indicates RC and crystal dilithium and classic select. So this shows most quantum algorithms will have larger key sizes and higher computational requirements than classical algorithms. So this has particular implications for ML systems. So the comparison of classical things, so our quantum computing are the better ones. That's what this graph will explain. So this is one of the case study related to securing a production ML pipeline. So in this case study, challenge is there, how we can approach is there, and what type of result is there. So see the first challenge, financial services fraud detection model. So how we can find out the financial fraud services with the help of this small ML models. Everyone bank secure the ML fraud detection system against quantum threats while taking millisecond level reference performance time transactions. So here one bank need to secure their frauds. They want to detect fraud with the help of ML machine learning algorithms with the help of against the quantum threats. So it should be done in a quick way, in fast way, and it should be in a real-time manner. So for that, how we need to approach to the financial frauds? So risk manage assessment identified model theft and data exfiltration as a primary threats. So we need to identify what type risk assessment and model theft, and we need to also we need to see the data. Next, hybrid encryption. So we already seen hybrid encryption and advantages. Implemented Crystal Kyber plus AES 256 for API authentication. So means for security purpose, we are implementing these hybrid encryption. Next, optimized implementation. So hardware acceleration for cryptographic operation. So phased rollout started with the non-critical endpoints, monitored performance. So coming to the results, successfully secured all ML endpoints with only 3.2 milliseconds. Additional latency meeting SLA requirements while achieving a quantum resistance. So here we are providing a good security to ML algorithms with only 3.2 milliseconds. We are detecting frauds. So So this is a roadmap to quantum safe ML system. So in that, inventory is there, risk assessment is there, implementation planning. We need to inventory means we need to identify all the problems. We need to provide the risk assessment. We need to implement the planning. Means we need to solve the problem. And phased deployment, monitoring and maintenance. So finally, we'll get the results in maintenance, and accuracies also will get in monitoring. So these are some key takeaways. So act now, adopt PQC standards, build in crypto agility, balance your balance performance. Quantum computing fundamentals, implications for a cyber security. How these are used in cyber security. Why quantum computing matters to ML engineers. So means why quantum computing is for machine learning engineers. So as a machine learning system become more critical to business or in business infrastructure, their security becomes paramount. Quantum computing represents both. So this is mainly need for ML engineers for a security purpose. So an existential threat to current security models and a revolutionary opportunity for ML capabilities. So for this purpose, this is a matter for ML engineers. Superposition the quantum advantage. So 0, 1 or both sometimes simultaneously means at the same time. So this is means a qubit. This allows, this is a classical bit, either 0 or 1. So coming to quantum bit, can exist 0, 1 or both simultaneously until measured. So this allows quantum computers to process vast amount of possibilities in a parallel, exponentially increasing computational power for a specific problems. So by this quantum, we can do the calculation in a quick, faster way. So when compared to the classical bit. Superposition in action. So if it is in action, superposition, what will happen? So a single qubit in superposition essentially represents two states simultaneously with just 300 qubits. A quantum computer can represent more states than there are atoms in the observable universe. So if it is in action, this will happen. So means it represents two states. So next, quantum entanglement, a spooky action at a distance. When qubits become entangled, they form a system where the state of one qubit instantly affects its partner, regardless of a physical distance. So, if when qubits become entangled from a system where the state of one qubit instantly affects its partner, sometimes it may affect its partner, so regardless of a physical distance. This property enables quantum computers to perform complex operations that would be impossible on a classical systems and forms the basics of a quantum cryptography protocols. So if is there any problem is not solved by the classical computing, so it is not impossible on a classical system, classical computing, that can be possible with a quantum computing with this. Physical implementations of qubits. So how we are implementing qubits physically. So see these diagrams. So trapped ions, superconducting circuits, and photonic qubits. So with the help of photons, we develop a photon qubits. So this is a superconducting circuits, and these are the trapped icons. So with the help by these three things, we are implementing qubits in a physical manner. So see the differences between our quantum computing versus a classical computing. So in classical computing, binary bits 0 or 1. So already we see in these all the things in a first slide or second slide. So sequential processing, deterministic outcomes. So here the outcomes is a probabilistic. So here that is the sequential parallel. Processing here parallel processing. Parallelly this will be done. So there we use the binary bits 0 or 1. So here we use a qubits, that is a superposition of states 0, 1 or both. So excels at everyday tasks. So excels at specific complex problems. So limited by Moore's law. So limited by quantum coherence. These are the some differences between quantum computing and classical computing. Next, quantum threat to a cyber security. So most current encryption relies on a mathematical problems that are difficult for a classical computers. So quantum computers can solve these problems efficiently using Shor's algorithms. Those problems or those mathematical problems are critical in a classical computers. They can easily solve in quantum computers with the help of Shor's algorithms. Shor's algorithm, so the cryptographic breaker. So actually what is the Shor's algorithms? So it is developed by Peter Shor in 1994. So this quantum algorithm can efficiently factor large numbers and compute discrete algorithms. So it works mainly works on discrete mathematics and discrete algorithms. So effectively breaking. RSA, elliptic curve cryptography, defined Hamilton key exchange problems, DSA, digital signature algorithms. So this will work on all these things. While quantum computers capable of running Shor's algorithm at a scale don't yet exist, the harvest now, decrypt later threat means encrypt data being collected today could be decrypted in the future. So it may be collected today, but it could be decrypted in the future. So that is nothing but a harvest now and decrypt later. So this is the quantum timeline. So I already told us, sorry, that is the different thing. So in 2019, Google claims quantum supremacy with a 53 qubit Sycamore processor. In 2023, IBM releases 433 bit auxiliary processor, practical advantages in specific domains. So in 2025 to 2027, mean this time. So project milestones, 1000 plus logical qubits with error correction, thread to 1024-bit RSA algorithm. So after 2030 or 30 plus, potential for 4000 plus qubits capable of breaking 2048-bit RSA. So we use to solve that problem, we use this much of qubits in the future. Post quantum cryptography, PQC. So PQC refers to cryptographic algorithms believed to be secure against attacks from both the classical and quantum computers. So in that, lattice-based cryptography, multivariate cryptography, hash-based signature, code-based cryptography, we already discussed it in previous slides. So the National Institute of NIST post quantum cryptography standardization. So the National Institute of Standardization and Techniques began a process in 2016 to standardize quantum reduction cryptographic algorithms. So these all we already seen in a previous slide. So quantum key distribution. So how it is distributed. Unlike post quantum cryptography, QKD lever quantum mechanics to theoretically unbreakable encryption. So itself is to create a theoretically unbreakable encryption for a security purpose. QKD explores means quantum key distribution exploits the fundamental principles that measuring a quantum system disturbs it, allowing parties to detect eavesdropping attempts. This creates a communication channels that are secure by the laws of physics, not just computational complexity. Quantum safe ML pipelines, what's at risk? So model theft, data confidentiality. So these are the main things. Model theft and data confidentiality means we need to provide security, means confidentiality for our data. Authentication, we need to give a proper authentication. And model integrity. Integrity means the data should be same after transferring also. So these are the global quantum security risks. So low public investment, high public investment, low technology advancement, high technology advancement. How the global quantum security race is there in this public investment and high public investment. So practical implementation strategy for ML teams. So inventory cryptographic assets, implement crypto agility, being hybrid implementation, monitor standards, and validate. So I think about 4 we already seen in our previous slides. So hybrid implementations, crypto agility, and inventory cryptographic assets. So performance considerations and integration challenges. So post-quantum algorithms typically have a larger key size and computational requirements. So we already seen these two things in previous. Coming to common issues include a hard-coded key size assumption in a code. So message size limitations in protocol. Sometimes be a large or small. So interaction with legacy systems, certificate authority, CA compatibility means authentication problems. Future quantum technologies for ML engineers, quantum machine learning, quantum internet, and future technologies related to quantum computing for ML engineers. We will see all these things in our future. Key takeaways for ML engineers, engineering teams. So being quantum risk assessment now, implement crypto agility, monitor analysis network, prepare for a hybrid approaches. So thank you everyone. This is related to quantum computing and quantum cryptography. ATAL is for security purpose we use. Hello. Hello. Sir, can I disconnect because
Yes, sir, please.
okay, thank you so much, sir, for this valuable session. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, all participants, we have a quiz for another 10 minutes. Please, I'm sharing the link. Please open the quiz and participate in the quiz. Yes, I have started the quiz. Please, participants, please join and start the quiz.
Sir, unable to see the options.
Give me 1-2 minutes, sir. We are rectifying it. Please hold for 2 minutes.
Yeah, dear participants, please click on the provided link and provide the game pin so that you will get the quiz. I have provided the link for the quiz and pin for the quiz. Please click on the link
Join game.
and enter the game pin so that you will get the game. Please join as soon as possible. starting the game. Please participate in the quiz.
No.
Is it joint game or gameplay, sir?
It is a quiz.
No, sir. In the quiz, when you are going to be joint game, it's showing or play game.
Join game. You will get a pin.
Pin. What is the number we have to enter?
I have shared in the chat box. Please go through.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So it is saying player exceeded.
You are getting the questions on the screen. You can go through that.
Limit exceeded, it's coming.
The next one.
It's saying player limit reach.
Okay, we will be sharing the feedback link of the link.
It's saying player limit exceeded, sir.
If you are unable to join the Kahoot, it's okay. We will rectify that. Feedback link we will be sharing now. Once the feedback link is shared, I request all of you to fill the feedback for the session 2. So those who have joined the quiz, those who are able to successfully join the quiz, let them continue the quiz. Others, don't worry.
Sir, are you able to hear my voice, sir? Hello? Hello?
Hello. Yes, who is speaking? Your voice is extremely low.
Sir, actually, I registered from this mail ID, sir, but I attended FDP with another mail ID. Again, lastly I joined with registered mail ID only, so that my attendance will be included, sir.
You have filled your full name, no?
Nagasharanya Sandela.
Yeah. So when you have filled the form, you have filled your full name. No, we will match it up. Don't worry.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, for session 2 also, you will be providing a feedback form, sir.
Yes, yes. We will be sharing session 2 link in 2-3 minutes. That's all.
Yes. And for this 5 days, the timing will be same, sir. Evening.
Yes, 6:30 to 9:30 every day. And last day timings are different. We have provided the details in the schedule. If needed, we will post again in the group. But tomorrow onwards, next 3-4 days, it is 6:30 to 9:30 p.m.
Sir, please add my number in WhatsApp group now, sir.
Okay. Do one thing. I'm just typing my number. Ping me on that. We will add you.
Okay, okay, sir.
Hello, good evening, sir. This is Divya.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, actually, I'm logging with a different mail ID, which is not registered in ATAL FDP. Will it okay, sir? Will it consider?
In the full name section, you have entered the right name, correct?
Yes, yes, sir.
That's okay. We will rectify that. But tomorrow onwards, if possible, try to join from the same email ID with which you have registered.
With ATAL. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for participating in quiz program. And here third place is Sambi, with who has been signed in with B, and second place is Shekhar, and third place is Raghu. Congratulations, Raghu sir. Thank you. Just please be waiting. I'll be sharing the link. Session 2 attendance link and feedback link.
No,
On 31 responses. Yes.
Divya ma'am, still you have some questions? Your hand is still raised. Divya Sarabudla.
Yes, session 2 attendance link and feedback form is shared. Please share your attendance and feedback.
No, sir. No
Then you can
questions.
leave.
Thank you. Yeah.
Those are submitted, you can leave those.
Okay, thank you.
We have another 5 minutes. Please submit your feedback and attendance as soon as possible.
Sir, this is Sharanya. Can we leave the meeting, sir? Zoom meeting? Hello?
Yes, yes. What's the problem?
Sir, this is Sharanya. Sir, can we leave the meeting now?
Yes, yes. If you have filled the Google form feedback link, and then you can leave. Everybody can leave. All those who have filled the form, they can leave. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, those who are given the feedback, please you can exit from the session.